What is up, Booger Beans? Welcome back to another episode of Adventures of Boog. On this episode, we are going to get the door painted. We're painting it a really nice green.
It's like a bluey greeny kind of color.
Spearmint's the color it's called.
Oh yeah, that's
what it says. So that's what it is. We're going to paint the inside and outside of the door that color. So Sydney's prepping it for paint. While she's doing that, I am going to be putting the mirrors, the lights, all that kind of stuff back on the bus so it's ready to be moved out of the shop. And the goal is to have the door fully installed and weather sealed by the end of this episode. And maybe we'll get some work on the water tanks, but that might be next episode. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so Sydney has got the first coat of paint on the one side of the door done, and it looks absolutely amazing. It looks really, really beautiful. She did a great job, so we're going to flip that over and she's going to get the second coat on there today. Or I guess not the second coat, the other side coated. But I just want to talk to you as I'm putting on new lights, mirrors, all that kind of stuff back on the bus. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about connectors. So this is a weather tight connector. It's fully sealed. That's why it's got the silicone ring. And when you put the wires in there, it's also got silicone here that seals all the way around. So whenever you're putting something on the exterior bus, I always suggest you use some sort of connector like this that is actually weather tight. Doing a twist and tape or a butt connector or something like that is not a good way of attaching wires at all. They're going to get corroded, it's going to break down over time, you're going to have issues. So while you're in there and you're upgrading whatever, you might as well put weather tight connectors. These ones are from Eastwood. They're not very cheap. This one's I think about $6 for both pieces. But there are Amazon versions that are very similar and probably right around the same price, and I actually have to order some of those because the Eastwood connectors are, shipping to Canada is really expensive. So I got to get a couple of, I only need like 4 of them, so I'm just going to order those from Amazon. But so go on there, check those out. I suggest using that whenever you're doing anything kind of automotive wiring or anything that is exposed to weather. If it's inside the bus, obviously a weather tight connector is probably not necessary. But when we're doing things up under the wheel well or under the hood and that kind of stuff, they're going to get water, they're going to get pressure wash, they're going to get all different kinds of stuff, and you need a weather tight connector. So that's what I'm doing now. I've just got one more mirror, the passenger side mirror, to put on and do its connections, and and then all of our mirrors, lights, and all that kind of stuff are done. Then we got to put the windshield wipers back on. And by that time, I'm hoping that the door will be finished and we'll start the door install. So yeah, let's get to work. Okay, Booger Bean. So I was trying to install the door fully and finished so that it looks perfect and it's ready to go. It's weather sealed and the bus door is done. And these are the screws I have. They look like this. And you can see at the top right here, there's a tiny bit of threads that are missing. And because of that, this screw won't tighten up on the door hinge. There's not quite enough metal to tighten all the way up. So I had to go and get some like this. See if I can focus on there. And those threads go right up to the very, very top of the screw head. And therefore, they should hopefully work. The only problem is these guys are a lot longer than the other guys. They didn't have any ones that were any shorter. So that's what we're going to go with. We're going to try and put those in there and see what the issues are. Okay guys, so these screws aren't working at all either. They just keep stripping and getting all messed up and not working at all either. So I'm kind of at the point where maybe I'm just gonna weld the hinges to the door. I don't know. I can't. I've tried multiple different things and I can't get the screws to work right. I can't find the right screws. I can't. It's really getting me down. I'm really frustrated with this door. I just want to get it done. And it just, the simplest thing, you think just put a damn screw into the steel and it won't work. No matter what I do, it just won't work. So, door's sitting up there for now. I'm going to think about it. Just figure out A, if I can weld the hinges, and B, if that's a viable option or not. So, but in the meantime, I'm gonna work on some of the lights we got. So I went and got new clearance lights, and we lost a tail light somehow, so I got a new one of those. So I'm gonna put those on and get that all finished up before this episode's over. So let's get to it. Today is not my day. Well, the door of the hatch is over here. This is the third time the door has come off of the water thingy already. And I'm not happy about it. It doesn't seem to seal fully. It doesn't seem to close all the way down. And honestly, I think this hatch is literally just garbage. So I'm actually, believe it or not, going to take it off the bus. I'm going to buy something different. This was only $10, but that's what they had at the RV store. So I thought, maybe that's a good deal. Maybe it would work. But it's literally a piece of garbage. So I'm taking it off the bus. And that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I've got lots of work to do still on the door and all that kind of stuff, and honestly, the bus build right now is really dragging me down. It's really, really frustrating me. Nothing seems to be working well, and we really need something to turn a corner here and to get moving on it again, and it's just, I'm not happy, that's for sure. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and have a great night. Okay,